Hello everyone, this is Karina Shah and I'm here with beautiful Claudia Eros and Diana, I want to get the last name correct.
Arango.
Arato, okay.
Arango.
Arago, thank you.
Perfect.
And behind them is the stunning painting that is in their center at the Bagua Center in Miami, Florida. And we hosted an event together, Global Heart Attunement, for Earth Day, April 22nd. And it was recorded, but the sound did not come through properly on either sides. So this is an opportunity for you to have the experience of the participants who were involved. And so Claudia and Diana are here to support the journey for all of us to experience the seven bodies of being, the seven gates of love, the seven keys, key codes, key tones. We're also going to be activating the 12 Merkabic fields of grace, 22 ascension codes, and 13 golden tones of creation. And take you through a bit of the journey that we went through for the Global Heart Attunement. So my name is Karina Shah. And if there's anything that Claudia or Dinah would like to say, just to invite you into their space.
The only way I wanted just to thank you so much, Karina, for the beautiful work you have done. It's amazing, it's unbelievable. I felt like in heaven. So I'm so glad that you do it again. I'm sorry that the audio was wrong, but I'm so happy to do it again.
Yay! Thank you, Karina, for giving us this new opportunity to experience the beautiful meditation that we did last week. So hope we all enjoyed.
Awesome. And your center is in Miami, Florida. And, you have incredible healers there, wonderful events going on. So anyone want to check it out, they're on Facebook, baguacenter.com. And please, anyone in the Florida area or close by, you really check it out. These amazing beings are so worthwhile to really spend some time with. Okay, so now for all you beloveds, and for these two magnificent goddesses here, and of course Archangel Michael in the background, who's bringing his presence with us as well. So I'm just going to ask everybody just to tune in and find that place of comfort and peace in your hearts, your minds, your bodies, your beings, as we prepare to go on a journey. And as we do that, it's so important right now to just allow yourself to be where you are. Everything that is offered in this experience, I always say, if you so choose. So as you're tuning in, allow yourself to come into that space of wonder and grace. And as you experience all of the different energies, vibrations, offerings, attunements, affirmations, just remember that we are already there in that space, and every word that is spoken is simply a reminder of what is already present and available to each of us. So, as we journey together, dear ones, I just ask you to first bring an intention into your heart space, an intention as a seed that is planted. And originally this was for Earth Day, so we're planting this again for Gaia, Mama, Sophia. And as we speak about Mama, Gaia, Sophia, we are speaking about the planet Earth upon which we reside, and Gaia, the presence, and Sophia, the consciousness. And just like who we are, we have bodies, and we are spiritual presence, and we have consciousness. So does the planet of which we are so lucky to be a part of and reside on. And so I ask you now, with that intention, to feel that in your heart as it rises and descends through each breath. And taking in a deep cleansing breath and releasing with the sound of awe, the sound of the heart. Om. And we're going to do that 2 more times. This is the last time to take in that nice deep breath. All being the sound of the heart. And if you feel any sensations through your body and any relaxation, just allow it to flow through. If there's any yawning that arises, or maybe there's tearing in the eyes, or any other kinds of body sensations, just know that this transmission is for you, beloveds, for all of us to collectively gather. And so as each of us has placed an intention in our heart, we are collectively gathering in a circle, in a community. And you are part of that circle and community. And each of us, wherever we are placed geographically on this planet, we are connected in a circle of grace, filled with the mastery of our presence, with the leadership of our hearts, and with the wisdom and teachings of our being. And when we decide to cohere and to collect, we bring together the presence of that seed collective in each of our hearts and merge it in the center to create and form a perfect heart, a heart of our collective oneness together. And that heart then begins to beat, and the consciousness of that being awakens. And this is the opportunity we have right here, right now, in this moment. So if you choose to, see yourself in this circle with us all. As you deepen your presence, as we begin the journey of the 7 bodies of being through the 7 gates of love, as we receive the 7 key tones, the 7 awakening codes and tones of all that is. In this first part, we are globally attuning the hearts of each of us and bringing that attunement into the center of the heart that is forming among us all. So I ask you now, as I call in the 3 gifts of Source, the love of all that is, omnipresence, our sovereign space, that mukti, the energy of devotional presence, that which rises. It rises along the taproot from the seed of consciousness of Mama Gaia Sophia, up through the tree of life, of which we will begin to realize the new tree of light and the new tree of love as we move through this journey. Up through that taproot and up through our being, that love of all that is rises to meet our consciousness, our awareness field, who we truly are. It offers us a sacred acknowledging gift as we offer to us the seed of our intention, of which it delicately brings it home into that heart. It delicately asks and gently brings you even closer to all that is within your being. Breathe into that now if you so choose. And just gently open your hands, the palms of your hands, just to feel that essential nature as it opens unto you. And as your hands may tingle and you may feel that presence, bring that to your heart to say, I acknowledge this gift. And as we do that, we then ask for the opening from the omniscient field of the overseeing body of the Christos Sananda, Papa, that which descends the light into the cup of the heart, opening as a multi-flowered petal as it opens up. And we see that overseeing body through that omniscient field descend down through the cord of the overseeing body, through octaves of being, and comes into the physical form, down through the crown and into the heart, commingling with the love of all that is, the supreme intelligence, that omniscient field of the Christed light. And we open unto that even further. And we feel the recognition of the receptivity of our gifts and the giving of them. And we feel so deeply the acknowledgement of that light, of that awareness, of that presence. And as it merges with the first gift, that second gift merging together, within the center of our being is the final gift that opens up for us all, which is the divine wisdom, omnipotence. Just as we had the mukti rise, and we had the bhakti descend, devotional presence, devotional awareness, devotional light, we now open up to receive the third gift, which is our noble, divine, and sovereign nature together. And in that field of awareness, there the cup begins to radiate out. And we experience the Shakti, that loving presence of all that is. Breathe into that now, dear ones. And so now we have collectively cohered and come together. We have clarified our intentions. And now we begin the journey of the 7 bodies of being. And we experience the first body, the emotional body, tuning it into the waters of creation, for its element is water. Its sacred shape is the icosahedron, that representing the bands of meridian lines co-joining with the dodecahedron, which surround this entire planet, in which the dragon ley lines merge and come together at key points on this planet, where we have sacred sites all over the world. And those sacred meridian points are in your body. In this first body of being, the emotional body, we ask for the first gateway to open up so that we may draw in the love of all that is, the supreme intelligence and the divine wisdom through that first body, to experience the power and presence of the first key tone, the first key code. In that emotional body, we are tuning our power, our presence, our very essence into that core awareness. As I draw in this first key tone, in that first gateway of love, the love that is stored at the heart core, the core of courage, courage, to take heart. Stand in the gateway, beloved. Feel the emotional body being tuned as you receive this first key tone. Kimanayo no goyata si ho ana eo saetamie ongalanana gewikawanate O Haminin Shagadayota, Shekina Mataya Doya, O Ruakami, Ruakama, O sacred flame of the Ruaka, the Ruach, the Ein Sof, the original form of all creation, rise up through this beloved presence of this emotional body. Tune the body, tune the heart of us all. As we feel the welcoming codes. Enhan hakoyate. Breathe in, beloveds. Breathe deeply. whatever you've held on to emotionally, something from any incarnation, any moment, any past experience. This is your opportunity to offer it up to the sacred councils that surround us now. Lift this up and out. Dissolve this feeling into the watery presence of the compassionate heart of all that is. Whatever I have been, who I am in this moment is all that is. See all your brothers and sisters, all those moments together, what you have experienced in the emotional body as it is tuned. And breathe. And breathe. For it is the breath itself, what is called the ruach, shekinah, the fiery breath, the wind of the breath of fire across the waters where all things form. As we prepare now to tune the second body, the physical body, the element of earth, in the sacred shape of the hexahedron or the cube. For in this physical dimension, we work within the matrix, not the matrix that is imposed, but the matrix, mother, muti, womb, tuned to the original. Feel the power and presence of this as we move to the second gateway, the gateway of commitment, that which we stand upon. For surely, surely, as we have the courage to be, we have the courage to act. We have the power and presence of the second gateway and what it offers to us as we allow the love of all that is, the supreme intelligence and the divine wisdom to merge, to rise up through the 7 chakras, through the meridian lines, through the nadis, and all spiraling energies that move through the physical body. So we are surrounded within, from a cellular level, from a microcosmic to a macrocosmic. The body is the temple, a bioelectric field, resonant, whole, and holy. And as we stand at the second gateway of love, we ask to draw in the second key code tone, that which brings us even deeper into the language of presence, the language of light. Perhaps even sound or messages arise. The sacred syllables, kuya natiwe, awaniya kawata, sekiwaniya na malaha, malahane, malahayamate, kuyate. We declare, we announce, we pronounce that we are in presence, walking in the footsteps of the masters who have walked here, who are among us as we are, cohering, collectively gathering, and breathing this through, this prayer and blessing. The very skin that you inhabit opens like the pores of your being, letting out light, letting in light. Breathe that through now. As we tune the third body of being, the mental body, connected to the element of air, the sacred shape of the octahedron, opening up the third gateway, the gateway of connection, that which is above, descending down through the dove of peace of the crystal Samanda. For surely, surely, we receive the courage and the commitment, and now the connection. And we open up the whole full pranic tube. We breathe up through the straw, the bottom, and the top, merging in the heart, creating a perfect figure 8. And there we have the expansion of consciousness, the awareness of the divine mind. We breathe in to that gateway of connection. As we stand in it, as the mental body is tuned, all thought, all awareness, all presence of mind in the divine mind. The mind of the mother opens to embrace us. The mind of the father opens, and the two merging together as they have always been, as we have always been, held, holy. Opening now to receive those few tones. As we've seen in religious pictures, there's something called an aura around the head, or the nimbus, and those are 12 points as the meridian lines rise up, the 12 meridian lines to merge at the top of the crown, opening up the 12 alignment fields to create a halo or nimbus as we expand into the golden light and the golden presence, as the overseeing bodies of the oversoul of consciousness and councils expand and dilate the pranic tube. We are connected as one. If you feel called to place your hands on your heart and feel the vibration of the heart-mind coherence. As we come to the fourth body of being, the body of fire, the spiritual presence, the sacred shape of the tetrahedron, we tune in and attune to the fourth gateway. And we feel that gateway of certainty at the left side of our body, the very feminine receptive side that merges and rises up into the right hemisphere of the brain, connecting in to that physical presence of the spiritual energy. For we will tune the fourth and the fifth body together to balance out the left and the right. And so I ask now to tune into the fifth body of being, the body of the etheric, and the essence and presence and element of ether, of which the sacred shape is the star tetrahedron and the dodecahedron. And we tune in to the dodeca first. And so we have the tetrahedron and the fourth body, the spiritual body, and the fifth body, the etheric body, as we tune into the fourth and fifth gateway, the gateway of which we draw in the certainty, for surely, surely, it is assured that we are in the spiritual light, the spiritual fire of presence. And for sure, as we tune to the fifth gateway, the gateway of confidence, what we draw in, we also transmit out. We bring these two essential gateways and bodies together as we tune in and receive the galactic ketones for the fourth and fifth gateway. And we experience the fourth body, the love of all that is, the supreme intelligence and the divine wisdom, and the fifth body, again, opening up to receive through these fourth and fifth gateway. As the oversoul of all presence comes in and attunes the right and the left side, bringing together these two essential natures. Breathing in. Fourth gateway, fourth ketone. Angewe kumma, ahom kiwane, amaha, amahami, ome tewe kawanaha, amaha negewe ka, oma tewaha. Oh, Mother Presence, fill this vehicle, fill this body, fill this being. As the spiritual fire enters into the Holy of Holies in the heart. And we receive now the fifth galactic ketone, tuning at the fifth gateway, the gateway of confidence. For what we draw in, we now transmit out. What we draw in, we now transmit out. Espíritu Santo, submiti, Sofía Marato. Makiana de alana doka ya mata setu shanim shami atayawa. We bring the left hand to meet the right hand. Two aspects of being gazing at one another, about to touch. And as we bring the fingertips together, we merge, bringing that harmony. And as it rises, being held, and as it descends, creating the full sphere of awareness, bringing the hands together in that prayer pose. Thanking and blessing all ancestors, all beings who are here present in our awareness and awakening, for the gift is being received. As I bring this mudra to you now, what rises up to meet us, what descends down to greet us, which brings us together in wholeness, for all grace to receive. And it goes like this. Ano, 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 namo, 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 Dios, Deus, Ananda. Ano, 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 namo, 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 Dios, Deus, Ananda. One more time. Ano, 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 namo, 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 Dios, Deus, Ananda. And we bring that directly, the thumb into the heart, to experience that. Keying in. This is the moment to anoint the body with what presence you feel, whether you want to touch the crown, your third eye, your throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, base, or any other areas upon your physical vehicle of which that anointing may be received. As we now move into the sphere of the sixth and the seventh body of being. The sixth body of being is the Akasha. Akasha. The Akasha, where all is held in divine resonance, where all the records of our incarnations and all beings are held by a sacred team of masters who watch over and guide each of us, our team. This is the chance for you to tune into your team, to your guardian, as the higher self rises to come into the hall of records. The Akashic body is held in the sixth gateway of love, the gateway that rises up the spine, all the lives that we have walked, the gateway of consistency, for surely, surely, everything that we have been in every lifetime, we have consistently been here planting seeds in preparation for this moment in time. This is our moment to realize, to actualize, to acknowledge that gift. As we tune the seventh body, sixth body, at the sixth gateway, we know that what is in front of us is the seventh. And as we prepare in the sixth gateway, standing in it, gently tuning your awareness just behind you for a second to see all of the footsteps of every lifetime. Where have I been? Where have I come? And where am I now? It has all prepared me for this moment. It has prepared us all for this moment as I gaze into your presence, sending a full transmission through the Akashic Guardians, so that you may receive an unfoldment, so that you may come to realize the sacred scroll of wisdom held in the sixth body, the element of which is the molecule of creation, the seed of life and the flower of life. As we feel that presence rise up the spine, we tune into it now. Breathing in. Opening your heart, opening your mind, opening your soul, opening your whole being to a message that comes, that has been awaiting your arrival. It is here now. As a scroll opens and fire letters appear upon it, something you take with you as an anointing of the mind from the divine heart of all that is, directly to you in this moment. As we tune with the sixth galactic ketone, breathe into that message as you receive it now. As we move through that gateway, we come to the seventh body being. We come to the seventh gateway of love. We come to the seventh ketone, that galactic frequency that merges us with all, to the center sun, to the central golden essence and presence. There we are, present now. The seventh body, the body of light, the body of the torsion field. When the two counter-rotating fields of the star tetrahedron merge with the flower of life and the seed of life, and we open onto that presence in the body of light, the seventh body. As we stand at the seventh gateway of love, the gateway of clarity, and we experience the seventh galactic ketone coming into our field of awareness. The path that we have walked now walks to us, as all the beings and bodies of presence of our holy dimensional self walk towards us to embrace us, opening the arms and the hands to receive this blessing and anointing. Te wa te ni ta na toe ta ma ta, te na toe te ma te na yota. We are here. We are present. We are aligned. And I am that I am. Te watana te akorananda resi. In a global attunement from all galactic star systems, from all galactic beings surrounding us in embrace of love, as we join the 7 bodies through the 7 gateways, receiving the 7 key tones, bringing in the calling of our heart, of our gifts, of the power and presence of our being. For surely now is the time. And as we have globally attuned this to the collective heart in the center and within each of us, we now come to receive the 12 Rechabic fields of grace, descending down through the Ananda Christos, Sophia Consciousness, Christa Christos, Sananda, and all the heavenly masters in all dimensions, carrying forth the star of light, the star of being, descending down through dimension, time, and space. Now receiving 12 counter-rotating fields of presence. As we receive this mudra, breathe in, beloved. The sacred transmission, your mission, the vision of your being in the swirling codes, the spiraling frequencies. Each Rechabic field moving through each of the aligned chakras, descending down to the chronic field, down through your temple, the body of your being, down into the beloved heart of Mama Gaia Sophia, as she receives the seeds of your intentions. For surely the seed that was planted has now germinated, taken root, and begun its blossoming up, the tender shoot rising as the new tree of light emerges through each of our physical vehicles, through each of the 7 bodies of being, through all time and space. These 12 Rechabic fields of grace. Ik monk darin doshmuni ba darin barka puye da suku maha. Breathing in. Ero sante tokuma as 12 doves of grace descend through each of the 12 Rechabic fields of grace to alight and land in the 12 chakras, 7 major, 1 below, 1 above, and surrounding each of the corners, 4 corners of the being, bringing the 13th together in the center as we tune each of the strands of the DNA. So the dormant codes and the 22 codons, the 22 Master Ascension codes open up and the strings of the DNA placed across the harp of the heart, plucked and played by the heavenly tones. 22 master ascension codes of the 22 codons from the original 64, the 22 now aligning. The codon chains that bring the RNA and DNA together. What we have longed for, asked to be, is now available to us. If you so choose, if it be for your highest and best good. Receive this transmission now. Relaxing deeper as that which rises and that which descends merges in the heart. Breathe in. As the 12 doves of grace flutter in each of the 12 strands of DNA, and the 12 merkabic fields, and the 12 chakras lining up in a pulsing, beating, resonant heartbeat. Ruach, Shekinah, the Ein Sof, Kwaning Tarate. Breathing into that now. Relaxing in. As we finally complete with the 13 golden tones, tuning to the Sephirat on the new tree of light. The blossoming of our presence, the fruiting on the vine of being, the opening unto that which is. I see the phi ratio spiraling and the fractal nature opening, the spiraling, wheels within wheels, the spiraling of the codons, electrons, the receptors in the DNA, the receptacle of power and presence, and the Master Ascension codes, and the 13 golden tones now being delivered. Breathing in, as we have received the gift of grace from the 12 Makamic fields of grace, as we have been offered 22 ascension codes and the 13 golden tones of creation. I honor you now and bless you for the gift of your presence here. As we complete this journey, know that each of you are held in the beloved heart of the Divine Beloved. And to know that as you listen and attune and receive these frequencies, you may come back to this again and again as it unfolds more and more of the deepest mysteries of your being. I am Karina Shahar. I thank you and I bless you and I honor you, as I thank and bless Claudia and Diana, as we offer this global heart attunement and sacred earth transmission to you now. Thank you, beloveds. So be it, and so it is.